Hi everyone, this is Mike Mixon from Keyboardamerica.com in Lewis Beach, Delaware, and we're going to look at Yamaha's DGX650. This is actually one of my favorite portable digital pianos. I really don't put it in the portable range because it's pretty beefy and it's pretty big, but it is a digital piano ensemble that starts at $799.99. And what you get for the money is absolutely great. We bundle a bunch of items with it on our website because it's really a home unit, even though it's classified as a portable. Just too big and beefy to carry around for most people. So let's get a close-up look at the DGX650. Alright, the DGX650 has just phenomenal sound. Now, all the other sounds in here are really fantastic. There's actually categories, so there's many different pianos in here, from a natural grand to a live grand piano. A little bit brighter there. Here's a live pop grand. If I switch categories now and go to electric pianos, every kind of electric piano you can think of. Next category would be cool organ. Keep going, rotary organ. So you can see, and it's just loaded with organs in there. Next one is the musette section. And that's for your harmonicas and blues harps and all that kind of cool jazz. Steel guitar. Go up one more, classical guitar. Next category, electric basses, if you play bass. And any kind of bass you're looking for. Live strings. Choirs. Next category, your saxes. Next category is your trumpet section. Next section is hyper brass. All your synthesizer sounds. Flutes. That's your woodwind section. And there's a lot of these in here. Now here comes your synthesizer section from all the old synthesizers from the 60s and 70s. And you got a little funky town on this keyboard because this is a great digital piano. Next one is Heaven Sounds, Sweet Heaven. Next category, vibraphone and the mallet instruments. Next one will be a marimba, and on. Xylophone. Yep, you can play anything on this digital piano. Next section is your drum kit. So you can actually create your own drums. Back to your pianos again. Now I love that it has a thumb drive port on the dashboard here, so you can use a memory stick to do a lot of things. But I'll tell you why I love the DGX650 and also the Casio PX950, or PX780, I'm sorry, is because it's an ensemble. An ensemble is not only a piano, but it's a keyboard, it's an organ, everything's built in. So as soon as I put my accompaniment on here, it turns this into a keyboard, but still 88 notes and still feels like a piano. I'm going to push sync start and say, hey, give me an introduction too, because I'm not that good. Now I can go into my styles section, and this is a live 8-beat, up-tempo, chart piano pop. Let's try it. So that's 8 beats. Now there's lots of sections and categories here too. If we go into 16 beat, all the 16 beat rhythms, you can go into 70s pop pianos. Let's hit sync start, intro. And this is an ensemble, so if you can't learn how to play the piano, this is the perfect fallback unit because you can turn it into a keyboard and learn the chord method, which is much easier than the piano method, and anyone can learn to play the chord method. So you're really safe buying a DGX650 or even the Casio PX780. Go to the next category, and these are club beats now. Back to the disco era. I don't want to have too much fun on your time here. Next one is your disco era category. Next one is your swing and jazz. If you love big band or just jazz. Have all those great intros and endings, and I'm actually playing the chord method. It's 100% musically correct, and we'll explain that to you in our comparison video between the DGX650 and the Casio PX780. So let's go to the next category. You got R&B, rhythm and blues. So if you want to do a little R&B ballad, and everything's really highlighted for you, very user friendly. Here's a little R&B ballad. And you can just continue on with more categories. So here's country and western. Here is Latin section, ballroom. You have entertainment, so big screen classic, for instance. Go on to the next category. It's a traditional category. Waltzes, children. It's a pianist mode, so you can play with another pianist. That's pretty cool. So this is just a duet, you and one other person. No drummer, no bass player in this particular mode. Into the next section, you're back to your 8 beats again. It has a lot of great features in it. You can actually read the words to the songs and play MIDI files on here, and the words will come up in the screen for your lyrics. It's got the score, so if you press that, the sheet music will come up in the window there. This is your automatic styles, your master volume, and of course you have headphone jacks, and with our bundle you get a fabulous bench with it, and of course it has USB Connect. So that's the DGX650. Okay, so the DGX650 is a great buy at $799.99, or even our big bundle at $974.99. What you get here for under $1,000 with a true piano feel and sound and every instrument under the sun. It's a great value. Most people compare this to Casio's PX780. This is more of a portable look. It does have wood sides and 3 pedals. The Casio PX780, take a look at that as well. That's a cabinet model with a roll top, nicer piece of furniture, but they're both in the digital piano ensemble category. And ensembles are really great. If you ever watch my video on the 780 or this particular one, you know, when you learn how to play piano, you've got to learn how to read multiple lines at the same time, play with the left hand, play with the right hand, have the timing coordination, using the pedals, all that stuff. And the bottom line is really this. There was originally just pianos and organs. So you only had 2 things to go for. Well, the organ method was chords and right hand, which was very easy to do. But you used to have to play the bass pedals in the old days on the organ, so you had to use 3 limbs, so it wasn't that easy. And of course you had pianos. So what all the industry decided to do was come up with a digital piano ensemble, which gave you the best of all worlds, because now you have something to fall back on if you can't learn the piano method. You know, not everybody can learn how to play the piano proficiently, where back in the day when they said, hey, how can we sell more organs? Somebody said, well, let's make them so anybody can play them, and they started coming out with these automatic features. And it is 100% musically correct how to play the keyboard and how to play the organ. And usually if kids give up and they go to the chord method, which you have to find a teacher that still does that, because a lot of teachers today teach just piano, where in the old days every teacher taught both piano and organ. So the keyboard is really a spin-off of an organ. So learning how to play keyboard on your digital piano is a lot of fun and much easier, because there's only 7 notes in music, and all these great rhythms and styles are a blast to play with instead of a boring old metronome. So if the kids give up, they get their new teacher to go with the chord method. They're going to pick that up. They're going to learn quickly. It's going to keep their interest going, and bottom line is they'll wind up going back and learning the left hand later, which is fine because they'll have their chords and their right hand mastered. So, you know, it's a no-lose scenario on a digital piano ensemble, and that's what I love to buy for first-time buyers and even seniors out there who want to learn how to play. So thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please feel free to call me. 1-800-280-MIKE is my direct line, and I'm available 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. pretty much every day. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a great day, and see you soon.